Today's episode is brought to you by FNX. If you're looking to lose weight, gain weight in the most healthiest way possible, FNX is where you need to go. You're talking about a section you're looking to gain weight. There's a section you're trying to lose weight. There's also even a section you're trying to better your performance when you're out there trying to be the best you. Please go to the link that is in this video. But also, you have to look the part. We're trying to unlock that inner athlete in you. Speaking of inner athlete, hey, you know how we get down. So, fill up your shopping carts. Once you get to checkout, use the promo code BTSI for 15% off. Again, BTSI for 50% off at checkout. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the B.TS Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. This is All World Reaction. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming in, for watching Lapeef Let's Talk. You know how we do on Thursday nights. Let's go ahead and get things started real quick. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow me on all my social media accounts located in the description. If you'd like to make a donation, $, the B.TS Show. Participants waive all the rights to privacy, meaning you click that link, you hop on the panel, it's free game. Just let you guys know. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100, just one. And so you know, momentum, my word, we're almost at 500 subscribers. We reach that goal, I'll give away $50 to one lucky person. And for my wrestling fans, just like I said the other day, you give me 10,000 subscribers, you have my word. And if you get my watch time up, I will react to AEW pay-per-views. BTSIshow.com. Visit that website, that article. I promise you guys, it will be posted sometime tomorrow. Also, speaking of wrestling, WrestleMania is this Saturday. Well, technically tomorrow. Night 1 is tomorrow. Night 2 is Sunday. We will do a live reaction, 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will open the stream at 6:45. We will start the stream officially at 7 o'clock. So be on the lookout for that. Let me see who is here. Dragonfly, appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the BTSI Show. Big Bad Bull, salute to you, sir. Thank you for pulling up. Nightish, my guy. Happy to see you here, brother. Thank you. Welcome to the BTSI Show. Now, with that being stated, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get to the show. We'll do some more housekeeping later on. So the first topic was an icebreaker. Grand jury votes to indict former President Donald Trump. He paid $130K hush money, excuse me, to Stormy Daniels. Real quick. Now, Mr. Let Go, Mr. Let Go is entertaining. I will openly admit that. But every time he talks, I'm sorry, but this is the only thing that goes to my mind.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
Sorry. Here's why he's getting indicted. He's not paying. It's not because he cheated on his wife. No, that's not the case. It's not even the fact that he paid $130K for the chick to shut up. He's getting indicted because you use campaign funds to do it. It is illegal. This is very simple. I don't understand how people get this messed up. You cannot use campaign dollars to do something that's not part of the campaign. You cheated on your wife. It happens. Don't condone it, but it happens. And what is more mind-boggling is you are a billionaire. Now, some people say, how come he couldn't use his personal money to pay this off? Any money he get from his it's weird, it's complicated, but any money that he would have used from his own personal account is gonna look iffy, it's gonna look strange. And there's some ways, it's some stupid ass rule that the government has. He couldn't use his personal money to pay this woman off because somehow, some way, they're gonna tie it into as some formality or saying that whatever's in your bank account, it could be tied to your campaign funds. They explained it to me. I didn't care to listen that much, but it's the most stupidest thing ever. But at the same time, if you just kept your dick to yourself and kept it to your wife, you wouldn't have to worry about that. But hey, it is what it is. So it's just that was I know I understand that was an icebreaker topic, but hey, there's really nothing much to say. And Ali did something that gets on my nerves. Now, although he is somewhat telling the truth, this is just a distraction from something bigger. Like he brought up 1 million women are reported missing. As sad as that is, why? This is just as new. This is just newsworthy as 1 million women missing. Sorry, there's a million women missing in America, Africa, other foreign countries, all that stuff. We get it, understand it's sad, and we hope everybody comes home. But this is news. This is literally breaking news. Matter of fact, I probably was scrolling through my phone and it popped up on my Instagram right there that he was getting indicted. This is just as news as anything else. I think this is the first president to get indicted for this. Yes, this might be some type of campaign or some type of derailing to make sure he doesn't run again for whatever reason. But hey, we have to talk about it. We hold everybody else accountable. Why not the former president? So Ali, you're my guy. I rock with you, but come on, brother. Speaking of which, hold on. My light on. There we go. Now my living room feels better. Let's get to the second topic because we're not going to be here uh, too too long because this show today was different, but we're gonna make it work. Where does your dating preference come from? A lot of there was a lot of interesting answers. Most cases, when you got Sheba, Island Girl, and who else? Precious. They virtually said the same. Kind of where your preference comes from. It comes from your childhood. It comes from your growing, your upbringing, and that type of stuff. Now, that's your initial dating preference of what you want your husband to be, what you want your spouse to be. Usually, you do it the right way. You're supposed to really form that some way, shape, or form after your parents based off of how they raised you. Granted, we're all not going to stick to the same thing. Lord knows I didn't. So you got to kind of go through your trials, tribulation, find out what you like, find out what you don't like. And the best thing to do is find that out in safe ground so you don't make too much of a mistake. But, and of course, Bruiser says societal norms. Like he watched the whole BT Uncut. So there's a particular type of woman he likes. I get it. I get it. But honestly, I think Tommy Sotomayor had the best answer, which is trauma. Most cases, the reason why people are having the results that they are having in the dating market is really because they focus on their preferences, and the preferences is based off of trauma. Tommy came up with a good score because of the women he surrounded himself. He was surrounded by growing up. Let me rephrase that. Because of the women he was surrounded by growing up, he figures this is how women are supposed to be, and this is how men are supposed to treat women. Of course, he had to grow up and find out no. He had to grow up and make mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake to realize, you know what? This ain't it. This is not the type of woman I need to be with. This is not the type of woman that is normal. But hey, it is what it is. Just keep doing it, and you will get your grooves. Salute, bro. Nightish, my guy. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the support. And also, real quick, I take when it comes to constructive criticisms, to be in this line of work or whatever the case may be, hey, you gotta have thick skin. Now, I will openly admit I have gone off the handles, gave out an address, told people when to pull up, where to pull up. I even said I'll meet. Never, I can't say that next part because we got a meet up coming in the next few weeks. But it's constructive criticism, and I appreciate the support and any push. So, Nightish, you're my guy. Salute to you, brother. But let me get back to timing and the purposes. And I'll also say that's also the main issue right there. A lot of people is putting too much focus on the purposes versus their standards. Your standards will determine the type of woman you get and the type of woman you get to keep, the type of woman you get to hold on for you for the rest of your life, and vice versa for the ladies as well. Now, if now honestly, I think we need to start teaching people to lead the preferences alone and start focusing on the standards and start mastering that. I said that in my marriage series. Outside of know your strength, know your weaknesses, you need to know your role. You need to know who you are and what you can do in a relationship. What are your non-negotiables? Those are your standards. So that way, once you master that, then you could go ahead and, if you're a man, you can go ahead and get the woman, um, slim waist, big ass, pretty smile, that type of stuff. Those things. And if you're a woman that does the sixes of the world, six packs, six figures, 6 feet tall, those type of things. Yeah, I don't know. I know some of y'all thought I was going to say something crazy. You got tricked, but we don't do that here. But let's swing on to the next one because I appreciate this third topic, which is, excuse me, is it delusional to believe that your woman is only into you? So, and for the record, Island Girl had the right answer of the night. You can acknowledge one's attractiveness, but that doesn't mean you're attracted to them. Case in point, it's easy for me not to physically cheat. It's real simple. It's real easy for me because number one, I avoid temptation, or number two, I stay focused on my goals. So everything, knowing everything else around me is going to be a distraction. So when I got with my wife 9.5 years ago, everything's going great and that type of stuff. She introduced something to me that I never thought of. There is something called, it's easy for me to physically not cheat on her, but what about the mental cheat? The eyes, the emotions, the feelings, all the other stuff. She's the ones that taught me and got me really into, well, not taught me, really got me to focus on the mental cheating. Like emotion, like I don't physically cheat, I don't emotionally cheat, all that other stuff. But mental cheating, that's different. That's a skill set that only a few people have. So because of that, I can say this. I have a make sure she's asleep. I have a lot, and I mean a lot, even to this day. A lot of my female friends are very attractive from head to toe. A lot of them. Here's the thing. I have now mentally trained myself to acknowledge that they're attractive, but to say that you need me a lot more than I need you. Talking to my female friends or any women out there, it's like, I don't want y'all like that. My wife is in there. I have her. I'm good. So you can wear as little clothing as you want. You can expose as yourself as much as you want, but it's like for me, it's not going to do anything. The reason why is because I mentally train and prepare myself to say, look, I don't want you like that. There's literally somebody in there, granted she's asleep. There's literally somebody in there who is for me, who was made for me, who was heaven sent. And because of that, I can literally see any attractive person and be like, that's all it is attractiveness. Other than that, I'm not attracted to you. I don't want you. It's a type of mentality that you're going to have to push yourself to do. Now, a lot of people can't do that, but one thing I will say is it's because they don't want to do that. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take a lot of practice. It's not necessarily an overnight thing. It's a lot of maturity and a lot of you have to have the mental fortitude to commit yourself to doing that. But to answer this question, is it delusional to believe that your woman is only into you? I say no. The reason why I say no is because if that's yours, she should only be into you and only you, just like you are into her and only her. Both of y'all can acknowledge that there's some attractive people out there. Both of y'all can do that. But you know, one thing is you have eyes for one person, and that's your other half. My eyes is only to her, nobody else. So that's the best thing about this question. I really like that question. And like I say, Fantasy Island Girl is the only one that got that particular one right. Now, um, I don't know who Bruiser asked that question to. And the woman said yes, and he said, you're a goddamn lie. Yeah, about that. Here's my thought when I heard Bruiser said that.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
One of these days, I'm actually going to be traveling. Granted, I'm gonna make an attempt to go to the next meetup, whether it's in Dallas or DC. I gotta see how these people. Yeah, I need to start getting out and interacting with more people. I've been doing that before, but now that I'm in this new space, I'm gonna start making my way to certain cities because I gotta see these women that people are talking about and the mindset, and everything. Because some of y'all just need to give people some form of grace and take them at their words. That's what I think. And also, I need to drink some water. Heads up, if my voice sounds the way it does, that's only because it's allergy season, unfortunately. And don't worry, my voice is going to be back hopefully before this trip to either DC or Dallas. But it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Like I said, thank you guys for pulling up. Let's go ahead and get Wavilio in here, and we will be right back. Today's episode is brought to you by Wavilo. Of course, you guys see me with my Bakari watch. Looks nice, don't it? But if I wanted to go out, just a casual wear, and it's kind of chilly outside. Not bad. Let's add some more color to it. Ooh, that's gonna look good for the photo shoot. Get with the brand that's versatile, that can cover you in all areas of fashion for men and women. So, go to the link that's in this video, fill up your shopping carts. Once you do, the promo code is BTSI for 50% off. I repeat, BTSI for 50% off at checkout. All right, y'all, we are back. And also, a lot of people's asking me when am I going to get some new infomercial, new ads. I'm recording that tomorrow or this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And real quick, some housekeeping. Ladies and gentlemen, keep it 100. Support black-owned businesses. If you know a black business owner, or if you are a black business owner and you got some products that you want me to look at and products you want me to rock, email is the btsi at gmail.com, or you can DM me, send me the link because I want to see those merchandise. Because one thing I do believe is supporting our own. I have bought, what I do in January? I did Real Clothing in January. I did the Marathon Clothing Store in February. I did DIU in for this month. April still up in the air, and I'm going to be looking for some black-owned businesses to support. It's $100 minimum each month, and each year the prices go up. So if you have a suggestion, let me know so I can support. Also, Christopher J's one-on-one. I'm starting to do one-on-one interviews. This Sunday, I will be interviewing Fantasy Island Girl here on the B.TS show this Sunday. Before It's going to be 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's going to be 2 hours before we start WrestleMania. So come here. I got a lot of questions for her that is titled Breakout Star. I do believe she's a breakout star. We're going to ask some questions, get that one-on-one section. And I'm depending on how I feel, depending on how she feels, we might open the panel up for people to come ask questions, interact before we do WrestleMania. And speaking of WrestleMania, night one and night two is this weekend, Saturday and Sunday 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will open the stream and we'll officially start at 7 o'clock. So please come in this weekend. Now, and also one last thing, Wrestling Wednesdays. I now stream. Not only do I stream on Thursday nights, I now stream on Wednesday night. Any wrestling news, hit me up. Let's talk. We'll do it here on the BTSI show. Now let's get back. This one, I don't know who came up with this question. I'm not insecure, just throw that out there. But why is balding such a problem? Why is balding such a problem? No, I'm not taking off my hat because I have not got a chance to get a haircut this week, nor I had time to shave my head this week. So I know B. Taylor was being mean and being evil, telling us to take off our hats. I got something for that? Yeah. I ain't taking off a goddamn thing. Not until Saturday. So it can go to genetics. It can go to what you do, your eating habits, health wise. There's plenty of reasons what leads to balding, and also keep in mind you can also reverse it. I have seen people reverse the balding, people that look like me. So let me put that out there, because every time we see these Bosley's commercial or for Hims, you typically don't see people that have hair like have hair like me and had the success of growing the hair. But there are ways to reverse the body. You want to hold on to it, you can. So, story time, I guess. Uh, of course, I sent that super chat to tell everybody next month will mark 2 years that I have went bald. Why did I go bald? Here's why. I was thinning up top, and salute to my barber Mark. He made sure that he kept me right, even with myself stuff thinning. But not too many LeBron James and KD jokes for me. So I said, nope, gotta go. So that's why. And also, there's nothing wrong with going bald, fellas. So it's time to come on home. Just shave your head, make sure you have a beard like I do. And trust me, I don't know what those women on the panel was talking about, but most women really preferring, well, like, I'm not gonna say prefer, they love the idea of a man being bald, well groomed, and have facial hair. So there's nothing. There's really nothing wrong with balding. And also, even with you having a healthy lifestyle, whatever the case may be, it may be some reason why you just go bald. Who knows? Genetics runs in the family. You never know. Don't remember what year Michael Jordan was born. Don't even remember how old he was, but it happens. It happens to everybody. It happens to almost made a mistake and took his hat off. Not doing that. So there's nothing wrong with going bald, but of course, just make sure you're healthy. You're taking care of yourself. That's the main thing. And like I said, there's men are not worried about going bald. There's other things they need to be worried about, particularly their third leg. So if our third leg is not working or it's not doing what it needs to do, or look the way it needs to look when it's time, that's more of an issue than balding. There's plenty of things to worry about, and our hair, top of our head, and it. We can let that go. As long as we got this, we good. My beard, although my beard is curly, it's all. I got a long. My beard hangs. So now, final topic. Oh, and we're after this final topic. I got one more thing to bring up. Yes, sir. Bald beard gang. That's 100%. We are in style and we ain't leaving. But there's something we need to talk about after the final topic is regarding. It's a new trigger word that you're gonna hear for the next few months. So I just want to get you guys prepared for that. Final topic. Is it his problem unmasking male insecurity? Is it his problem unmasking male insecurities? Well, how do we look at this when it comes to the male insecurities? In a way, it is. We'll get to whatever the panel derailed it. We'll get to that in a momentarily. But when it comes to your insecurities as men, it's up to us to look in the mirror. Because I said this, of course, I said this in my marriage series. You got to know your strength and you got to know your weakness. Of course, capitalize on your strength to build your relationship, but also you need to focus on your weakness and make it your strength. So, man, what is it about you that you're insecure of? Your weight? Go get a membership. I got a membership. Collecting dust. I've been collecting dust for the past month because I've been busy. But trust me, I'm going to the gym tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to the gym tomorrow because I don't think I'm gonna have the time to wake up in the next few hours to go. But what is it? Your weight? All you got to do is this: Monday, Wednesday, Friday is your uh, heavy lifting days. Tuesday, Thursday is your cardio. What is it? What did we used to do in high school when it comes to weights? You do to start off, you do your squash, your bench, your incline. It's real simple. Start off with half of your max, 50%. Do 2 sets of 10 or maybe 3 sets of 10 at 50%. Then you'll slowly start adding more weights till you get to your max. If you don't know your max, then half of your however much you weigh, half of that, and work your way up. And that way, Monday, you focus on your upper body. Wednesday, leg days. Friday is your core days. And your Tuesday and your Thursdays, you're working on cardio. So fix your weight problem. What else are you insecure about? Eating. It's real simple. Hold your fist up. You need to eat a fistful of vegetables, a fistful of fruits, a fistful of proteins, and half a fist of carbs. Your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. Good. Now we fixed your dietitian problem. What else you insecure about? Clothes, what you wear, that type of stuff. You don't know how to dress? Go to Champs. Yeah, go to Champs. Figure it out. Go to the sales rack. Get something on sale. Rock that out and go. You need to learn how to dress for a business. Don't have the money to go get some real clothes. Go to K&G. You ain't got to go to Men's Warehouse. If you don't got Men's Warehouse money, go to K&G, have the tailor suit you up and design you out. You'll be good. Get out the door. Parents, know how to dress. Know that the same color of your shoes and the same color of your belt needs to be the same. And if you're going to wear a hat, make sure that's the same color as well. Yeah, this appearance thing is easy. What, you don't know how to talk to a girl? It's real simple. Study her. Find out what she likes, find out what she don't like, and pattern your conversation based off of who she is. So that way she knows that you're interested in him, and she's ultimately going to be interested in you. There's a bunch of insecurities out there, man, but keep in mind there's a bunch of solutions for them as well. It's up to you to execute said solutions. Now, I'm shocked this is coming from me of all people, especially on how to talk to a woman part, because I'm a known introvert. But yet, I got this, and she's in there. So, fellas, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Now, the conversation, needless to say, got derailed. But we're going to tackle this as much as possible because this conversation severely went left. Nurse Key made a comment based off of what Bruiser said or what Mr. Lego said. She said she didn't know that her son was going to grow up to be weak because she's raising him. That he is living with her and not with the father, but they have a co-parenting thing going on. So I'm gonna say this to Nurse Key and the Nurse Keys of the world. As long as there's men surrounding that young boy, he will not grow up to be weak. He will grow up to be his environment, what his environment allowed him to be. Now, you said the father's in his life and he's active. That's great. That's better than most. So as long as the father's there and he's doing what he's supposed to do, there's no way your son's going to grow up to be weak. However, also to Mr. Let Go's point, although he was being a dickhead about it, boys do better when they're in possession of the father than the mother. That's a tough pill to swallow. And honestly, I'm at the stage in my life where most women know that. Now, they could be because of jealousy, being vindictive, some type of vendetta against the guy. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, but at the end of the day, they know that their sons will be in better hands with the father. So you got to ask the ladies, what's more important, your feelings or your son's future? Don't let them answer that. Now, next up, Ali said, get to know the person you're sleeping with. That is correct. Ladies, I'm personally am sick and tired of hearing, I didn't know he was like this. I didn't know he was going to do that. I didn't know he was going to flip out. I didn't know he was going to leave. Then why did you sleep with him if you didn't know him? Why did you give up a piece of you to a piece of shit? And you wonder whose fault. That's a you thing, ladies. And man, this goes for you too. Know who you're getting in bed with, literally and figuratively. Any signs, any cracks, examine it, spot it, point it out, and see if that weakness that you find in them could eventually be turned into a strength. And the answer is no. You know what you need to do. But you watch the news lately, aka House of Hypocrites, salute to him. There are some of these women who have all the answers in front of them, but they like to do the most stupidest of shits. So that right there is the problem. Lucky said this, and I want you guys to go tell her I said this. Lucky said she didn't have to, I'm sorry. Lucky said she didn't make that baby by herself, regarding to single mothers, getting pregnant, by the boyfriend and that type of stuff, raising a child, taking care of a child. I said this, I don't know how long ago I said this. Washington Post said in October of last year, prior to inflation, by the way, kids from the age of birth all the way to 18, it will cost you $311,000 minimum to raise a kid through those durations. Now, you got women complaining saying the men are not there, the men abandoned the situation. They need help because women, they didn't make this baby by themselves. Yes, they did. She's so lucky to all the women in the world. If you are a single woman having sex with somebody that's not your husband and you got pregnant, hear me clearly, you made that baby by yourself. You know why you made that baby by yourself? Because you could terminate that baby by yourself and you don't need a man's permission. Because some of these terminologies, these phrases, these sayings, we got to get rid of and we got to start telling the truth. This goes, oh yeah, ladies, this doesn't go the way that you think it's going to go. And you better be happy I'm telling you this because I'm doing this out of love. Ladies, if you are single and not, okay, excuse me, well, you guys get it. If you guys are single, you're having sex and you get pregnant, you made that baby by yourself because that man is not obligated to be there because that's not his responsibility. And I know that sounds very bummish, but keep in mind, when I talk to the men, I say something different. I'm talking to the ladies right now. Keep this in mind. If that's not your husband, you're making this baby by yourself because you're making a decision to bring a child into this world that didn't ask to be here in a situation that they was better off. Ooh, I almost slipped and said that. Wow. You know, this is the B.TS show. I'm going to say this. Ladies, when you bring in babies into this world that didn't ask to be here, you put them in this environment, this God forsaken environment, they was better off down your throat than in this world. So yes, ladies, you made that baby by yourself. You know why? Because you didn't make it with your husband. So keep that in mind the next time you decide to sleep with somebody that didn't put a ring on your finger or didn't even decide to make something as simple as a verbal commitment to you. So you guys can edit this part out. You can clip it. You can make the rounds. Trust me. You think this is bad? You should have heard what I said about the old saying, "Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?" Did a stream explaining how the free milk is more expensive and you was better off getting the cow. But we'll talk about that. We'll revisit that later. Sweeney said, women elect to be single mothers. I agree. You 100% elect to be single mother based off of that scenario I just laid out right now. And B. Taylor said, it's all about compromise and meet in the middle. Well, yes, of course. I agree with that. You guys want to do what's best for the child. Yeah, meet in the middle. Now, the problem is people are having trouble believing that from B. Taylor because it's coming from B. Taylor. I would say, fellas, although she could be a bit annoying, be nice. She is right. You got to come to some type of compromise for the betterment of the child. So that way you guys can leave the legal system out of your pockets and out of your household. Now, they are there for worst case scenario if nobody could get on the same page. But just do something simple like, you know what? You got them this day, I got them that day. You got them this holiday, I got them that holiday. Matter of fact, you go hold them up, you go hold him or her up to this age, and I take care of the rest. Yeah, that's compromise. Gotta do that. So I understand B. Taylor says a lot of things to get on a lot of people's nerves, particularly mine. But she has a point. So yes. And that was today's show. Like I said, I stand by what I said about the comment about women don't make these babies by themselves. Yes, they do. If you didn't make it with your husband, you made it by yourself. Now, why would you bring your child to this situation doing that? Just a thought. Just a thought. One last commercial, and I'm gonna introduce you guys to this new buzzword that I'm gonna get sick of. Actually, I'm kind of sick of this damn word right now, but let's do Brytn Smile. We'll be right back. I'll tell you guys this about this bum ass word. Today's episode is brought to you by Brytn Smile. Now, you guys need to keep your mouths clean, keep your mouths white, and keep your mouths bright between dentist visits. I get it. I understand. So here's where Brytn Smile come into play. Yes, good old Brytn Smile. Now, in this whitening kit, it comes with a multitude of things that you need. Starters, you're going to need a user manual on how to operate the devices that come with it. Next up, you have a shade chart to keep you posted on where your teeth fall on the chart. That is very beneficial. Also, these gel pens. Put the gel on each tooth. Do it correctly. Follow the manual. And, well, you know, we have a charger. It comes with a charger. I wonder why. That's right, an LED mouthpiece. This is very beneficial, y'all, as y'all can see. For the blue, it is on for 15 minutes. And once that is done, let's go purple, pink, whatever color you prefer to call it. Let's do that for 10 minutes. Go to Brytn Smile. The link is located in the description. Grab a kit, put it in your shopping cart, and when you get to the checkout, the promo code is BTSI for 25% off. Again, BTSI for 25% off. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, damn it. Oh, well, fucking. All right, one last thing before we go. Let's put this word up there. Grifter. Noun, a person who engages in petty or small scale swindling. And for those who don't know, swindle is used deception to deprive someone of money or possessions. So here's why this word is going to work. Here's why this word is going to work my last nerves. Because for those who don't know, this word just popped up because of just Pearly and the situation that she was in. And if you guys want to know what my thoughts was on the Just Pearly fiasco, I did a reaction to it on Monday to the Obsidian interview and that type of stuff. And also, Auntie Jenny was reacting to, and this, something like that, I'm a little bit mad that people didn't tell me this. Before we get to this taker, let me say this. One of my suggestions for Pearly was this. Well, what I said on Monday, instead of having a one-on-one interview with Nick Fuentes, why don't you put him in the panel with everybody else and watch him work? They did that. Surprise to me, I never knew. So Auntie Jenny was reacting to that panel this morning, and Pearly was in the chat. I was like, where's this part of the interview? Because I would like to genuinely give an unbiased reaction to it. They're going to re-upload the video with their reaction to it. So I'll wait for that time to come. Now, I brought I brought that up because everyone's calling her a grifter. What they're saying is that she's taking other people's talking points and other people's styles. She's in a space for Black people, and she's taking up all the money. So they're saying she's a grifter. That's what she's here for. Now, do I necessarily believe that Just Pearly's a grifter to the scales that everybody's using this word? No, I don't. However, that gives me the thing. It's like, why are we on YouTube? Now, me, I've been doing YouTube for 8 years. This is the start of the 9th year of me being on YouTube. Now, usually when I came on, it's because I don't like politically correct shit. So And during the time, there was a space to where everybody was tiptoeing, don't want to say nothing to offend people. I didn't care. I said what I said. Now that my voice is starting to be normalized and my views are starting to get out there and people are mirroring my views. So the question is, what are we doing here? You mean to tell me there's an opportunity to make money from doing this? I don't sure. Who am I to turn down as a paycheck? Especially doing something that I actually enjoy to do. So I don't get the whole she's swindling money or whatever the case may be. Because patriarchy, salute to Eric, he had a good point. What space does Black people have that wasn't created by white people? And that's a tough pill to swallow. Because we want to talk about red pill, that was created by the white man. We want to talk about the manosphere, that was technically created by a white man. Now, granted, we have the Black manosphere, who are the pillars? Obsidian, Osage Jackson, Angry Man. There's another person I'm forgetting one. It's either one or two. But although these are pillars of the Black manosphere, keep in mind the manosphere was created by a white person initially. So if you want to, whatever talking point or whatever angle you want to go at Pearl, she provides plenty of angles for you to attack her. It's just that this one is not going to work. Swindling, dude, that ain't it. So I'm going to have to tell people, if you don't like that this woman is in your space, here's the thing. You can't get rid of her. If so, you would have done it already. She's not necessarily violating any YouTube community guidelines. So then what? And behind the scenes, from what I'm being told, she's doing the work. So this word grifter, Pearlie's not going anywhere. Matter of fact, she's at 1.3. I say 1.8 by the end of the year. All you guys are doing is making her bigger. And she's going to continue to collect the bag. So, Black people, here's what you're going to do with the Pearlies of the world and other people. You're going to swallow your pride, get off whatever high horse you think you're on, and actually rub up against them. Try to get in their ear, try to work for them, try to build your platform off of them, and try to get your following up so then the back can rise. It's real simple. Now, I'm not saying use her. Well, in a way, I am saying that. Just don't misuse her, if that makes any sense. And it doesn't have to be Pearl. It can be other content creators as well. My thing is this. Play chess, not checkers. You're playing with the chess master in Pearlie. And this is not me saying, oh, she's some intellect or whatever case may be. No, I know she's not. Because you know why I know she's not? Because she actually paid to go learn from people who are smarter than her. And she actually got the game and apply it to herself. So stop being mad at this white girl. Yes, she said something stupid. Yes, hold her accountable for that. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is to my Black people, please use this opportunity wisely and get your bag up. There's an opportunity for your pockets to get thicker. Just be wise. This word grifter, I don't want to hear this, but unfortunately I'm going to hear it for the next few months. It's going to be them buzzwords that is going to rake my nerves. I'm tired of hearing the word misogynistic. I'm tired of hearing, I'm gonna give myself a headache if I go down the list of words that I hate hearing. But yeah, y'all gotta relax. Just get the bag off of her. I want you to be rich. I want you to make more money for you and your family. So if you can learn something from this, learn something from her, do what you gotta do, get your bag up. Don't worry about her getting money. Just make sure you get some of that too. That's all I'm saying. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm what time is it? 1:33. Yikes. Oh well, I'm gonna probably be up for another 30 minutes. I'm gonna go check out support other platforms. But I appreciate you guys for coming in and supporting me. I really do. Do me a favor before you guys leave, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube page. Follow me on all my social media accounts located in the description. If you'd like to make a donation, $sign the B.TS show. Participants waive their rights to privacy. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100. So you know, momentum at work. Since we're literally right there at 500 subscribers, one lucky person will get $50 from me. And like I said, for my wrestling fans, you get me to 1,000 subscribers, you get my watch time up, I will react to AEW pay-per-views moving forward. Don't forget to visit the B.TS Show website. Tomorrow, I will upload an article about how major brand marketers is going to start doing business. Well, I believe they're going to stop doing business with TV and start doing business with YouTube content creators, and how TV is going to try to intercept that to get the money as well. That article will be ready tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. WrestleMania weekend, Saturday, Sunday, pay-per-views, 6:45 p.m. We'll open the stream. We'll start it at 7. Keep it 100, Black-owned business owner. If you know a Black-owned business or you are a Black-owned business owner, hit me up on an email, thebtsshow@gmail.com, so I can look at your products and I can make sure I spend $100 with you. Come back on Sunday. We will be interviewing Fantasy Island Girl on Christopher J's one-on-one. And that was a lot. But yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back. Like I said, we'll be back on the weekend. We'll be doing 3 streams this weekend. And you know, every Wednesday, every Thursday, we're going to be streaming. Of course, I'm going to be on other platforms, so check me out there. So other than that, people, this is the B.TS Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Thank you for you guys pulling up. I greatly appreciate it. We will see you guys next week. Peace out.